warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Students, in the chapter 5, geometrical optics, for grade 11 students, you have been started reflection. In the reflection, in last video you have been done what reflection in plane surfaces, right? Now in this video we are going to consider reflection in curved surfaces. Okay, in the reflection, when we learn about the reflection in the plane surfaces, right, by the reflection what we are going to learn here is, right, how the image is formed in the mirror, right, by the reflection what is the effect that can be seen, right, that is the image formation, right, where there will be an image is going to be formed in the plane surfaces, right, how that image has been formed and how the reflection takes place when forming an image, right. At the same way, reflection in the curved surfaces also, right, going to give us some images, right, by the reflection, the effect of the reflection, right, we are going to observe some images in different places, right, which is very different from the image that we obtain in the plane surfaces. Okay, right, we'll consider how the reflection takes place in the curved surfaces. First of all, we are going to introduce what is a curved surface, what are the curved surface that we are going to consider, right. You just think about a spherical glass, right, a plain glass, transparent glass which is spherical, right. I'll draw it like this, right. This is not a circle, you think that is a this is a spherical sphere, right, sphere bowl, glass bowl. Okay, we are going to paint mercury, right, inside this glass for a particular area, right. We consider like this area, we are going to apply the mercury inside the curve and I am applying mercury outside the curve aspect, right. Now think, this is the applied mercury, right. Therefore this part, the outside, you are going to see a mirror like portion, right. It's going to appear like a mirror, right, because if you take a mirror, a plain mirror which is at your home, right, and you look at the back side of the mirror, right, at the back side you will see something has been applied, that is the mercury, right. The mercury has been applied because the mercury is very strict very strict application which will not allow the light to penetrate. Okay, therefore the outer surface of this curve, right, is going to be like mirror, and this part also going to like be mirror, right. Therefore here the dome side is the mirror, here the caved side is the mirror, right. Now we are calling this mirror as, this is a curved mirror, that also a curved mirror, right. We are going to consider the reflection in the curved surfaces. Therefore we are preparing two curved mirrors. The first curved mirror, this part, right, where the dome shape acting as a mirror, right, is known as convex mirror, right. The curved part, here you have, here it's acting as a mirror, right. Then this will be called as concave mirror, right. For both of these mirrors, right, for this curve, this is going to be the center, there will be a center, right. For this curve you have a center, that center is known as center of curvature, right. Note this down, center of curvature. Now if you consider the mirror, for the mirror there will be a midpoint, right, which is known as pole, right. There will be a midpoint which is known as pole, right. Now we are going to prepare some arrangements, right, which are going to help us to draw the ray diagrams, right, and those arrangements are very necessary to draw the ray diagrams and to understand the about the image, right, where that we are going to get the mirror image and the characteristics of the image, right, which has been formed in this curved mirror, right. Now if you consider this only this portion, by forgetting the sphere, now you are going to get a mirror which is shaped like this, right. One has been applied the mercury inside, the other one has been applied the mercury outside, right. One is known as convex, the second one is known as concave. Now if you connect the pole and the center of curvature, right, you are going to get a line which is go through the center and the pole, right, which is going to help us to draw the ray diagrams, right, which is known as principal axis. Principal axis, right. Then the main parts of the mirrors, right, has been shown here. Okay. The next part that you should know is the center point in between the pole and the center of curvature, right. The pole and the center of curvature, the center point, right, the center of the distance between the pole and the center of curvature, which is known as focus, right. Now look at these mirrors. For the convex mirror, focus and the center of curvature, right, are inside behind the mirror, right. But for the concave mirror, center of curvature and the focus are in front of this mirror, right. You can see this. Keep this in your mind. This is very important when we draw the ray diagram, right. First we consider concave mirror. We consider concave mirror to draw the ray diagrams, right. Here you have a concave mirror. When we draw the ray diagram for a curved mirror, right, normally we consider axis, y-axis and the x-axis, right, to draw the ray diagram, because this is geometrical optics, right. Here we are going to consider geometry to draw the ray diagrams, right. here we are going to after drawing the axis, we are going to draw the the ray diagram, right? For this, I am going to show you that I have been chosen concave mirror, right? To show that I'll show just the mirror here. Right now, I have center of curvature here and the focus here. Right? Because I am selecting the front side of the mirror as this. Right? At the back side of the mirror, no focus and the center of curvature is going to be there for the concave mirror. Okay? Now, I am going to draw you, I am going to show you some basic ray diagrams that you should know, right? Before you draw ray diagrams in concave mirror, right? The first basic ray diagram, the first basic concept that you should know is the ray which is coming parallel to the principal axis. A light ray which is coming parallel to the principal axis, right, and nearby the principal axis, not far away from the principal axis, which is coming nearby the principal axis at the same time, right, which is coming parallel to the principal axis, always goes through the focus, right? That is the arrangement of the focus, right? Always goes through the focus. The second ray diagram, the basic ray diagram for concave mirror, I take this as center of curvature and the focus, right? You should know the light has a character, right? If you send the light, right, if you return the light, right, of the path of the light which has been traveled, right, the light will travel in the same path again, right? For an example, if you see this, here the path of the light is this. After the reflection, it goes through the focus. Now, if you return it back, right, it always goes like this, and after the reflection, it will select the same path which has been traveled earlier, right? The same line it will travel. That is the character of a light, right? A light rays, right? Light rays always travels like this. Okay. Therefore, if you consider a light ray which is coming through the focus, right? Then it should always go parallel to the principal axis. The ray which is coming parallel to the principal axis goes through the focus. Here the ray which is coming through the focus is going to go parallel to the principal axis. This is your second ray diagram, the second basic ray diagram that you should know to draw a ray diagram. Okay, I'll show you why we are try to understand these three basic ray diagrams, right? I'll show you. Now you have another ray diagram which is basic ray diagram, right? Which is the ray which is coming through the center of curvature, right? The ray which is coming through the center of curvature. Now the ray is coming through the center of curvature, always return back in the same line, right? The ray which is coming through the center of curvature always return back through the same line, right? These are the three basic ray diagram that you should know when you consider your concave mirror, right? Now